I have never been more on our 9-to-5er side. Also, he's never looked more badass than he does right now. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The one thing you fucking do. Why didn't you do it before? Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, and we are back with another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, and we are now finally into the episodes that I have never seen before. Yesterday we watched, I believe episode 12? Was it 12? No, yesterday was episode 11, Seance, if memory serves, which is where we had a dude who felt inverse pain/damage to the amount of force applied to him. He gets defeated. I believe a bunch of rabbits from Megumi. And then, what was her name? I don't remember her name. Old lady, I believe she could shapeshift, or she takes the form of other people. Uses a small fragment of bone from, God, what's his name? From the very beginning of the season, and changes the dude who she has believing that he's his grandson to change into him, which means the strongest guy we've seen who almost killed Gojo. Sorry, the strongest guy we've seen so far before Gojo made his transformation is physically back in the field to fight a guy who I think we've barely seen fight anybody before, the 9-to-5ers secondary dude. So that's what I recall happening near the very end of last episode, and I think indicated was going to be happening here in this episode. And that was the last episode I had seen with Griffin so long ago. So at the moment, most of the shows that I started watching way back when, at the beginning of the year, are now in their path to being finished. The only one left to be caught up on is Full Metal Alchemist, which I got another 20-something episodes to get into before we're even close to being back to where we were before. Anyway, thoughts. My thing is that I'm not fully solid on everybody's motivations right now. Obviously, Mekamaru is guiding Yuji on what he needs to do, or at least where Gojo is sealed. Mai, is it Mai? Shit, what is the name of the... Can't remember. The name of the woman whose hair goes down in front of her face, who is actually a Jujutsu mercenary, as it were, is currently traveling along in the sewers with her brother? God, that is a weird family relationship thing going on there. Yeah, Mai. Sorry. When I say Mai, obviously I had the name right, but in the back of my head I was thinking of also girl from the beginning of the season who gets trapped in the maze with Mai, not the maze house, infinite house thing, with Mai, who has the scar across her face. She was part of the exams during the first season. Anyway, we got that fight on the outside where they're trying to get rid of the nails, which are causing the seal to remain up. And yeah, also, God, who are they searching for again? Oh, that's right. We have the people that are under pseudo ghetto, searching for, I believe, Yuji, with the intent of freeing Sukuna or killing him, is I believe the goal there. Sorry, for some reason this show feels very simple and straightforward, but in the back of my head it's like this miasma of making it more difficult than it actually is for some reason. Anyway, that is my recollections of everything we're getting into, everything going on at the moment, and I think there's really nothing more to do here but to get into it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
I will say, I got myself so confused there for a moment that I almost clicked stop recording instead of clicking play. Can't believe they fucking killed this guy. What? That legit was a blink and I missed it because I was blinking. Ah, damn it. So I'm assuming there's somebody who died in his backstory that I can't remember now. Because of his backstory, I mainly remember the whole worked a 9-to-5 job. Then there was the whole bread restaurant thing where he helped the girl. Well, as I've said, my brain is turned into a mush when it comes to this show for some reason. I've got everyone's general what they're about thing, but for some reason I'm blanking on the very specifics. This is why I consider it one of my fun watch shows. Oh man, my boy is showing up. I don't know if he shows up this episode, probably not, but I just, for some reason, only now recognize that he was in the subway tunnel with Yuji fighting the spirits. And I've said it 1,000 times now. One of the main things I look for is my boy showing up. How they have ever heard anyone sing out "We're Special" without somebody laughing in the background. This is 2 hours ago?
術式なしでも戦えるようにね。無駄じゃなかった。こうして君を圧倒しているとそう思える。やめろ。俺はもうこの剣から手を引く。だから助けてくれ。静かに。まだ姉様の話の途中です。
Don't interrupt the monologue, boy.
自分に言い聞かせた。術師の進化は術式ではないと。
Ah, man, the hip sway.
限界が来たんだ。身体能力も呪力による肉体強化も延々と向上するわけじゃない。
That is some fucking intentional hip sway.
だからこそ再び自らの術式と向き合うことで私は一級術師として花開いたのさ。
Maybe the hair is meant to cover her crazy ass look in her face.
拍手。殺すね。話して時間潰したかっただけだし。すいませんでした。もう悪さはしません。だから命だけは。
Did she turn people into crows?
命の価値、命の重さは何に比例すると思う？もちろん。どれだけ姉様にとって利用価値があるかです。
Because she can turn people into crows. I can see that happening right now.
君は？
俺は。
命を狩る者がその天秤を即答できない。そんなだから負けるんだよ。ちなみに私にとっては溶液潜在力そのものが命。
I think the worst part about that is that her axe seemed to have a blunt edge to it and not a cutting edge.
あれ？今上がったのって術師を入れない帳だけだよな。伊野さんのと合わせて3つ壊したはずなのに。
3つで1枚の帳を下ろしてたか。2つはダミーだったんだろう。
2 minutes later.
術師は渋谷を自由に動ける。残りは五条先生を閉じ込める帳と一般人を閉じ込める帳だけ。このじじいにいろいろ聞きたかったが起きそうにねえし。
Oh,
伊野さんと合流して。
I thought he kept him locked up in a
伊野さん
prison of rabbits. Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like level footing for those two.
どうするばあちゃん。どうする。
五条悟はおらんに越したことはない。お前は下に降りて術師を殺す。孫
I was about to say, is it just his body or is his mentality not there?
誰に命令してんだよ。ババア。
どういうことだ。わしはまだ肉体の情報しか下ろしておらん。
Okay.
下ろす。ああ、そういう。
そう。
So it's kind of like the same reason like Geto's hand moved on its own.
情報は下ろさんと決めている。
Some element remains.
わかんねえけど、俺の肉体は特別だからな。こいつの魂が俺の肉体に勝てなかったんだろ。
魂が肉体に負ける。そんな。ありえん。
術師は殺せか。てめえも術師だろ。
Sorry, I didn't word that right.
ゆじつさんが。新田ちゃんと通話中に襲われたっぽくて、多分伏黒たちと別れた後だから、今一人でやばいかも。
Oh, he's in trouble, all right.
さんと伊地知さんのところへ。携帯使えねえんだ。
Once you get resurrection powers, I think he's outside your purview.
バカが負けることはまずないが、状況がどんどんきな臭くなってる。私はとりあえずここを片付ける。あのじじいやる気なさすぎる。
おい、酒。
無視しろ。行け。はい。
But I saw the security camera right above that woman's head, and it's like, what are they seeing right now? What's being recorded on that security camera?
大丈夫じゃねえけど死んじゃいない。
ちょっと殴ってくる。
虎杖、気持ちはわかるが抑えろ。俺たちの最優先事項は。
五条先生。
帳は上がった。上の連中はもう逃げた後かもしれねえだろ。伊野さんを連れて一度外に出るぞ。
伊野さんを頼む。俺は先に駅。
Also, I guess for a specific layer, people should be able to receive phone calls at the moment. So the lack of a specific phone call should be made knowledgeable that one guy is dead, so you should be coordinating people.
心配すんなって。メカ丸もついてるし。まあメカ丸はもうずっと反応ないんだけど。
分かってるならいい。後でな。
おい。
姉様、帳が上がったようだね。五条悟に菓子を作るなんて一体いくらになるのやら。胸が躍るね。
思っていたより早かったな。
新田ちゃんストップ。
Is it Hand Sword Boy? Yep.
新田ちゃん隠れてて。すぐ終わるから。
I mean, that guy needs his comeuppance. He did kill a lot of people, I guess.
文化村に隠れたふりをして、そのまま東急を通り抜けて。 しぶりから伊地知さんはあいつにやられたのかな。だとしたら急がないと。釘崎さんも無理はしないで。
こそこそ話気になるじゃん。
I say, I don't know what this guy's ability really is, other than he has a sword. Well, he's really shown off anything in the past.
自ら丸腰とかなめつかよ。
あ、君前あったね。
Well, that's not unexpected.
頼りのやつは中長距離タイプが多い。攻めろ、私。どちら様ですか？
Really should have hammered the sword into the ground if you think about it. Oh, no, not her too. Not our whole support staff.
釘飛ばすとか危ないでしょ。
もっと危なくしてやるよ。
Come on.
あ、なんだ、隠れたんじゃなかったの？
Hammering shit into the ground is like literally all you do. You should have taken care of the weapon.
さっき落とした剣。なんで上から？
Literally, the first thing we saw her do in an episode was nail a bad guy to the ground.
かんざし。
Does he have foresight? What the fuck's going on here?
新田ちゃん。
I'm more mad at her than anything else. It wasn't a bad matchup. She just didn't think.
立てないねえ、立てないねえってばー。君さ、前に会った時よりすごく強くなったでしょ。俺最初気づかなかったもん。でもさ、ただ強いだけで勝てる世界じゃないんだよ。特に俺の術式が絡むとね。まあ、つっても俺も俺の術式のことよく分かってないんだけど。
Yeah, what is it? I don't know what you do. I don't assume it's not just controlling the sword hand.
どっちから殺そうかな。
てめえらは。回れ口。何がしてんだよ。少しでも時間を稼げ。
ああ、なんか五条悟封印したいんだって。
てめえに聞いてんだよ。
あ、俺？サッカーが大好きで大得意の人がさ、サッカーのない世界に生まれたらどうするかな。はあ、ダメだ、うまく言えないな。っていうか、理由ってそんな
I hope the blonde lady shoots him. I don't think she has a gun, but
楽しいじゃん。俺が楽しければそれでいいじゃん。君もそう思わない？
God, I fucking hate this guy.
やめさせてよ。
I actually really like those support people. I mean, they don't do much, but they're entertaining characters and they're relatable.
フラフラじゃん。
I mean, obviously this guy is showing up, but what did he do with the other guy? Did he get him somewhere for help yet, or did he just fucking die?
黒じゃないスーツも殺して。
Did he not kill her because she wasn't wearing a suit? And because he was ordered to only kill people in suits?
確か伏黒と渋谷に来てた。七海さん。
Damn. Badass troll.
いやいや、状況見てよ。何勝手に動いてんの？女の子が人質になってるでしょ。ああ、逃げちゃった。
仲間の数と配置は
知らない。
The fuck?
壁っていうか切れてない。
仲間の数と配置は
New power?
知らない。
Oh, fucking deserved.
死んでた。俺の術式がなければ死んでた。逃げなきゃ。
仲間の数と配置は
だから知らない。
I have never been more on our 9 to 5er side. Also, he's never looked more badass than he does right now. Yeah, that! That's what I was talking about! The one thing you fucking do. Why didn't you do it before?
ここに来るまで何人もの補助監督が殺されていました。あなたですね。
Explode his head, yeah. Would have been happier if his head fucking exploded, but whatever. Take the wins we can get.
レベルが違う。これが一級術師。
新田さんのところへ向かいましょう。
いやはや、君か。
メイさん、お久しぶりです。
資格を放って
ゲト
おいてよく言うよ、ゲトウ君。なぜ生きてる？去年五条君がしくじったか。そもそも五条君とゲトウ君がグルでこの騒ぎを？それはないな。五条君は一人でこの国の人間を全員殺せる。誰かと組む意味も小細工を浪する必要もない。私は五条君より君を買っていたんだよ。ニヒルな笑顔もチャーミングだった。
I didn't see that from
君を
the
殺さなければいけないなんて
back then.
残念至極だ。本当に残念だよ。おそらくこのゲトウ君は偽物だ。
メイさん、私も残念です。かつての先輩を手にかけるのは
呪霊操術。
That seems more like one of the demons from Chainsaw Man.
特級特定疾病呪霊放送神。去年手持ちの呪霊は使い果たしてしまいましたが、質は衰えていませんよ。念のため地下5階の人間は残しておきたいんです。線路で待ってますね。そいつを払えたら私が相手をします。
領域展開。これは 少々厄介。
Does that mean you just automatically get smallpox?
閉じ込められた。棺桶ってとこかな。
So I mean, even then, smallpox isn't automatically killed. Well, Rock went though.
幾とせぶりかな。私の命に指がかかるのは。
Been like 6 minutes, I guess.
の中に大勢閉じ込められてたんじゃなかったのか。
じゃあ、伊地知さんは無事なんすね。
できる限りのことはしましたし、彼ももともとは術師を志していましたから。でも、やはり五条さんのことはそちらに伝わっていなかったのですね。
私たちはすぐに室内に入ったので、そのせいっすね。
I mean, the fields are blocking the,
本当っぽいわね。
二人はここで救護を待ってください。私は全員さんたちと地下5階に向かいます。
私も。
ダメです。ここからの戦いは私で最低レベルです。
Yeah, to be fair, you just had a hard time against
邪魔です。
Sword Dude.
ここで待機を。
Coat hanger guy should still be around here, right? Sword guy was here. Coat rack guy should be around here.
弟の敵。
Pretty good. Pretty good. Don't know how good Yuji fares in that matchup. Oh. Duh. I think that's the fight my dude shows up for, in which case he'd be teleporting in and out of those situations. Oh man, that also means I gotta wait an episode to see my guy show back up again, finally. I am surprised. Dude, nobody has, like, supernatural healing or anything, right? Oh, wait, except, Yuji does with the Sukuna in him, but she seems super okay having been stabbed, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 times in the ass and back of her thighs. Like, she was sitting there, and you think where the wounds she took were, and, you know, how many of them she took, sitting would be the last thing she'd be capable of doing right now. So we haven't seen the doctor lady in a while. Assumedly, she's where what's his name is.
大丈夫ですか。
遠慮しないで。こちらデジタルネイティブ世代、エクセルパワポなんのその。
本当に大丈夫なんで。
次回責任セル結合って何？
やっちゃえやっちゃえ。
マジで帰って。
I didn't see my boy in that preview, but I gotta assume he's gonna be there. I think the opening showed him in a fight with that dude, and I have to think that Yuji's not fast enough to deal with, like, instant blood transmission without a little bit of help. I don't know. My opinion. Of course, he's the main character of the show, and I assume the main character of the show is most of the time strong enough to deal with whatever. It's also funny because when I do the transitions, when I have to be away in these between these episodes, Dead Man Wonderland is one of the openings and endings that I have in the lineup, and it makes me think of the main character of Dead Man Wonderland, who shoots his blood at stuff. So, you know, the main drawback of that one, of course, is that he passes out the closer he gets because he doesn't get his blood back. He just uses it. It's a funny little thing. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty good episode. I enjoyed Seance Lady just taking it, and how she's gone, which just means that we've got a badass from the beginning of the season ready to go. I don't know where he's at. I kind of expected him to show up and instantly get into a fight with 9 to 5er, because they would make a good matchup in that particular scene when he's stronger than we've ever seen him. Other than that, again, disappointed that she didn't just nail his sword to the ground the moment it fell, because that's literally what she does. She does it later, so clearly it was a thing that could have been done. And the craziness of Mai, always on display. That said, though, I guess really all I have to hope for is that my boy shows up next episode, because that would make my day. That would make my next Friday, in fact. So, other than that, though, I guess we're going to go ahead and call it for this episode. Once again, I have been Theta. This has been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?